Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a good evening so far. Let me adjust this real quick. Okay. So, we've still got the Archon quest going in Genshin Impact, so we're going to continue that tonight. Our first introduction to Nodcry was Nasha Town, and I think I just left Nasha Town right before I ended the stream last night, so we are venturing out, I believe. Did I? Oh, yeah. I should have. Wait. Where's... There it is. Yeah.
Add Astra at...
Yeah, it's still doing this. Okay. And we got notice, update, eligibility for Clink Clank WizKid and blah are displayed. Not fully shown under certain circumstances. There's small chance in carrying a normal. Okay. All right. Okay, so I made it out to this teleport waypoint here. We're trying to get over here, so still coming across a lot of oculuses or oculi, whatever, and treasure chests. Oh wait, that's part of that. Yeah, I'm not doing that right now. Okay, no, we're not doing that either. That is under the ground, I guess. But Travels faster than another waypoint. Oh, there's... Wait a sec. Did I just... Hold on. Oh. You just went right by another Oculus and didn't even notice.
Off we go.
Is it just me, or are the oculi here like bigger than the other regions? Sure looks like it. Wait, what was that? Oh, is that the... Yeah, that's the where you get the crystal cores in this region. Okay, somewhere around here. Is it... Wait, it's not under here, is it? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh dear, okay, yeah. We're freaking out the physics of this game right now. Okay. I mean, is it up here? I couldn't really see. Yeah, there it is. Kind of looks like, yeah, I don't know. Boy, that is one... Holy crap. That's a giant-ass crane there. And another Oculus. They are all over the place. So... Like we want to go over here. Okay.
Here we are. The place Aino and I call home.
Whoa! So many machines that Paimon's never even seen before. And then there's all these little robots. Did Aino build them all?
That is correct. It looks like Aino has created 3 more little bots since I've been gone.
Aww. Well, you were gone for quite a bit. She must have missed you.
I missed her too. I want her to see what I've become.
Let's not keep her waiting any longer then. Come on!
Aino, I'm back.
Nappa? You're back significantly earlier than I expected. Like a whole 30 minutes at least.
Everything went very smoothly, which saved me quite a bit of time, so I know. Could you turn around for a moment? I know.
I've been on my best behavior the whole time you've been gone. She's got chocolate all over her mouth.
I know. While I was away, did you strictly abide by my tailor-made snack intake schedule?
Oh, of course I did. 1 whole cake, 1 crumb cake, and 1 pack of chocolates a day, right?
It was either a cake or a crumb cake or a pack of chocolates per day.
Oh, shoot.
When did you finish the snack stash I left for you?
Literally just earlier today.
Let me just go run a scan on that.
I meant today, a week ago.
And then you restocked an entire week's worth on your own initiative?
2 weeks worth. Why does Paimon feel like the roles in this household are pretty much the opposite of what she imagined?
Calculation complete. Aino's recommended snack calorie intake for the next 4 weeks. 0.
No fair! You're a meanie, Nepha.
This is what happens when you break an agreement.
Oh, come on! Don't do this to me! I only ate a teeny bit extra every day. Just a teensy, eensy, weensy bit extra.
That is objectively not a teensy bit extra.
Oh, seriously? If you'd only arrived half an hour later, I would have had everything cleaned up and you wouldn't have noticed a thing. But now that I think about it, you even said you'd come back a bit earlier than you did, so I wouldn't have to worry. But then, you were away so long, and I was so worried about you. And that's the only reason I even... Oh...
I know. I am very sorry to have kept you waiting. I'm back now.
Welcome home. Oh. So, will I be able to keep eating snacks as usual now?
Negative.
Aww.
Okay. Well, given that I am later than I initially projected, I'll let it slide. But just this once.
Thanks, Nepha! You're the best!
Aino, allow me to introduce.
It's the honorary knight and Paimon! I know. Uncle Varka talks about you guys all the time. Nice to meet you, Aino. And Nepha's told us all about you, too.
The Whiz Kid Mechanic.
Huh? Really? She actually said that about me?
She's so cute.
Well, she's not wrong. Oh yeah, so, you're here to see Uncle Varka, right? A couple of days ago, he suddenly said he had to head out on business, and that he might not be back for a while. He asked me to let you know if I saw you. Yeah, we heard about that at the flagship. Did he say what he was doing? Nope. Just told me to take good care of you guys and make sure you feel right at home. Oh, shoot. Please, take a seat. Do either of you need my help with anything? Anything at all? After all, I'm the head of this household. Sure wouldn't know it from that snack tantrum she just threw.
I wanted to ask you about a certain spaceship.
A spaceship, huh? From outside to that? Exactly. So, ring any bells? No. Oh, you sure? Nope means nope. Never seen the slightest trace of it. More specifically, by nope, I mean, I've never seen a single piece of tech in all of Notcry that might have come from out of this world. Not in any new machines or in any old ones either. Huh.
What Aino means is that your spaceship almost certainly has not been disassembled nor repurposed as parts for other machines.
Oh, so that's what she was getting at. Yep. I've taken apart pretty much all the fun stuff in this city at one point or another, but I don't recall ever seeing any components that were anywhere near that special. So, either your spaceship crashed somewhere it's never been found, or someone did find it and then hid it really, really well. But who would even do something like that? Beats me. Maybe someone who thought they could stash it away for a rainy day. Just like how I sometimes hide snacks in the...
Hmm.
Anyway... Long story short, I definitely haven't seen anything like that. Besides, sounds like it would practically be ancient history by now. If anyone still has any leads on what really happened, it'd be the Frost Moon Scions.
The Frost Moon Scions?
Huh? Haven't heard of them yet? Didn't Inefa tell you about their rituals?
There wasn't enough time to delve deeper into their history and traditions.
What kind of rituals are we talking about?
I've never actually seen them myself, just heard bits and pieces here and there. They say that each of their moon chanters has had access to an ancient relic that lets them see the true past.
You mean they can see what really happened?
Not sure exactly how it's meant to work. I can't get my head around anything that can't be explained by either machines or science. And to tell you the truth, I don't like it much either.
Looks like we'll have to try our luck with the Frost Moon Scions.
Aw, leaving so soon? Sure you don't want to hang out a little longer?
It's getting late, I know, and these two still need to head over to Hisi Island. It would not be convenient for them to linger much longer.
Aww. Alright then.
Don't worry, we'll be sure to drop in on you as often as we can.
Really? You promise?
Next time we'll bring you something tasty too.
Sounds like my type of visitors. You're welcome anytime.
I'll be staying to look after Aino today, so I won't be going with you.
Hey, don't sweat it. We'll find our way just fine.
I'm glad to hear that. Also, I must admit, I have very much missed the charging bed that Aino made for me.
Oh, are you here to play with me? My name's Aino, and I'm an inventor. Me and Anefa live together. I could probably eat all the cakes and cookies in the world because I love them so much. But my favorite kind of all is Lackaberry Crumb Cake. Come visit my Clink Clank Crumb Cake craft shop whenever you want. Anyway, that's me. What about you? Tell me something about you, then we'll be friends.
Hey, so just like that, you get Aino. Nice. She's a Claymore user.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Present.
Wait, how the hell do you get out of here? Where's the door? Oh, okay. Okay, now we're going over here. What is this? What's with that symbol? Is that just like a... Well, it's not a daily commission. Is it just like a side quest or something? World quest? Problem sorting robot. It's a quest chain. Okay. Oh. Portable bearing. Mass produced. Okay. Don't know what that is.
Need a surfboard?
Ah, dang it. Yeah. Wait, what is this? A dim lantern. It appears to be the signature equipment of a light keeper. Okay. Huh. All right. The hell?
Strike them down!
A place. Seal place for life. Dispel permeation of wild.
Clouds high. I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Bruh.
Nice and spicy.
Like the north wind!
Hands. Check this out. That's the luck.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
The wind knows it. Fallen leaves. Strike them down! Night. Strike them down!
Bro, how many of these fuckers are there?
Make yourselves a
I
room.
stand against the long night and purge the darkness! Strike them down!
Eat this.
Line to north wind!
I see everything.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
How many freaking times do I have to do this?
Wind and cloud!
Alright.
Boba, get them. The Temple of Wisdom.
Strike them down!
Eh? What's this? Did it belong to that strange guy?
I wonder who this gift could be from.
You may need to enlist the help of a professional who knows more about Wild Hunt. Okay.
like that sure was heartwarming.
A real family, huh?
Mm-hmm. We should definitely hang out with them more in the future. Speaking of homes, we must already be close to where the Frost Moon Scions live. The vibe here feels different, just like the scenery. Hey, what was that? I feel like some sort of breeze blew by, and then the petals suddenly turned into... Huh? Is that a Kuhenki? She looks different from the ones we saw before. Hey there! What's your name? Huh. Doesn't seem able to speak.
Need our help?
No idea what she wants. Unless you want to stop, maybe we should just keep moving? She's following us! Go on. Go on now. We've got stuff to do. Best you find someone else to hang out with.
Hey, you scared it off.
Hey! Don't make it sound like Paimon's some kind of meanie. Paimon had no idea what she wanted, okay? Ugh. Anyway, next time Paimon sees her, Paimon promises she'll be nicer. Seeing as we're on our way over to meet Lauma anyway, we can ask her about it while we're there.
Those creatures born among flowers are blessings from the moon.
You can only do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible.
Dang, we're already venturing out of the map that we unveiled. Well, we got some kind of okay, that wasn't that
I told
hard.
you today's our lucky day.
Ooh, Mualani's friendship level 2 now.
Huh? Hey, look! Isn't that Lauma? The moon chanter?
Let me take a look at your wound. You must be more careful. Doesn't matter how much of a rush you're in, your safety always comes first. Oh, you're back too. How was your day? You what? Those two Fatui? The ones who were causing trouble in Nasha Town? You went to teach them a lesson? And you put that in their food? You naughty little thing! How could you do that? They didn't notice. That's not the point. You mustn't do that again, okay?
What the
Next
hell?
time, at the very least, bring a few of your friends along too. You'll be an easy target if it's just you on your own.
Hey, Lauma! Still remember us?
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon, isn't it? Welcome to Hisi Island.
Hope we're not imposing on you.
Not at all. Those who come with kindness in their hearts are always welcome with the Frost Moon Scions.
Were you just talking to those animals?
I was indeed. The Frost Moon Scions bloodline is unique, for throughout our history, there have been many among us who could communicate with all living things. What was that? Oh, is that so? She says she was trapped in a plant earlier, and that you were the ones who rescued her. She wants me to thank you on her behalf.
Oh, it was nothing. Barely lifted a finger.
If you both are free, why don't you join us at the Frost Moon Enclave for dinner? Consider it a small token of thanks for your kindness.
We'd love to! And actually, we had something we wanted to ask you anyway.
This statue.
Oh. You're interested in the story of Kutar?
Kutar?
Yes. Kutar is our moon goddess. The moon maiden who guides us.
But up close, this one somehow seems a bit different from the one in Nasha Town. It's like it's more...
Natural?
or like... more harmonized in its design.
That is because ever since the Fatui arrived in Nodcry, they have been modifying and defacing our statues as they please. These statues were made by the Frost Moon Scions who settled here hundreds of years ago, crafted from the very finest Lunasol stone. Not only is this stone exceedingly rare, but it also brims with Kuvaki. I suppose the latter must be what caught the Fatui's eye. For a time, we put up fierce resistance. But now, this is the only one left that still retains her original form.
We heard they even pulled some ancient moon's remnants down from the sky.
That's right. The two largest remnants landed in Nodcry. One here on Hisi Island, and the other on Paha Isle. The Fatui built their research facility on top of the remnant over on Paha Isle, but they've had their sights set on the one here, too.
Oh! It's that little Kuhenki again!
Surely that can't be.
Hey! We've been wondering what was up with it, too. It just appeared out of some petals and hasn't stopped following us since.
No, that is no ordinary Kuhenki. These we name Luonnotar, beings born from the moon goddess's blessing.
Can you understand what it's saying? We honestly haven't got the slightest idea why it's been following us.
I'm afraid not. I cannot fathom its thinking any better than you can. sometimes a long time must elapse before the moon goddess's blessings turn into Luonnotar. Perhaps you two were simply there to witness that transformation.
Oh, maybe.
Legend has it that the Luonnotar bring good fortune. Given that it seems to have taken a liking to you both, why don't you let it come along with you?
Really? Then you can start by helping us find some more treasure chests along the way. Capiche?
Twilight approaches. If you would hear more of the moon's story, then let us make our way to the Frost Moon Enclave. Beneath the gentle moonlight, I shall share this tale in full.
Alright, well that opens up Hisi Island. How many Oculus do I have? 10. Okay.
Need a surfboard?
Okay. Why will she not move forward? What the hell? Okay, there's another one. Is it above? No. It might be like... There we go. Alright, well, we're done with our encounter points. Alright, so... Get back here.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Alrighty. I think I'll come back on here a little later and do some wishing. Let's see, I have... Ooh, okay, yeah. I don't have anywhere near enough Prima Gems to get soft pity here, but yeah, let me just double check and make sure I've already... Oh, no, I haven't. Okay, I haven't even done this yet. Okay. Alright, so what does that give me here? Okay, I got 16 Acquaint Fate, so I could do a 10 wish here. Okay, well, like I think I'm gonna do that later. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to 9-9. Episode 3. Gosh, it's been a while since I've even read any of this.
注意事項です。ない。春色春恋春の風。
Okay, so yeah, let's get rid of this.
続きからです。ロードします。ロードしました。これ一度やってみたくて。
Alright, let me remember where we're at here in the story here. Let's see. Yeah, actually, during school, I think this was the last time I streamed this. During school, what's his face? Already forgot his name. Yeah, this guy, the guy from Rig Veda, came into Kakaru's classroom to talk with him, and basically he said, Yoichi, Yoichi recovered enough that he just kind of, I don't know, ran off. He doesn't even know where Yoichi is currently. So he's saying, you know, like, Rig Veda really isn't a thing anymore, especially since Ghost now belongs to Kakaru and not Yoichi. So wait, who are we talking about here? Satsuki. Here, let me do this.
環境設定です。ダイアログのボイス音量の設定です。
Okay. Yeah, so apparently the teacher is going to, I guess, take Ambrosia. I think the idea for that is once she takes the ambrosia, there's absolutely no way that Iris can link up with her anymore. Yeah, and now I left off with Haruka and Kakaru have agreed to hang out with each other. Just the two of them by themselves at round 2 here, so. Before my eyes is a huge box. A box you enter to take a photograph and mark it up to be all cutesy. That's right, what people call a purikura machine. The thing that party-going girls love. The thing that makes your eyes look bigger and stuff.
撮ったことありますか？
いや、ないっすね。
ですよね。すみません。新見さんこういうの好きじゃないと思うんですが、もう流行でもないし、撮って自慢できるものでもないですが、一度してみたくて。
Maybe she feels apologetic to me because her voice is getting quieter and quieter. True, this is a high bar. I really hate this sort of thing. But can I say that out loud? That I hate it? I'm pretty sure Senpai is also the type of girl who thinks this is embarrassing too. It probably took a huge amount of courage to invite me. I can't say no. I can't say it's embarrassing, so I won't.
すみません。やっぱり。
いえ、撮りましょ
いいんですか？
う。はい、撮りましょう。
ありがとうございます。じゃあ。
撮りますか。
Timidly, we approach the box. Luckily, it isn't crowded today. Actually, there's not a soul around. Let's take these photos while we still can.
一応予習してきたんですが。
She taps the touch panel set on the outside.
最初にフレームを決めるみたいです。
フレーム。なるほど。
あれ、先にお金。
俺出します。
いえ、私が。
Shakily taking out her wallet, she inserts a few hundred yen coins. Once again, she touches the panel.
たくさんある。何がいいでしょう。
先輩にお任せします。
どうしよう。
As she thinks, she stares at the panel seriously.
これどうでしょう。シンプルな感じで。
あ、いいと思います。はい。
じゃあこれあとは。
We decide on a bunch of other confusing options besides the frame. A voice emitted by the panel tells us, "Please move to the photo booth." Senpai and I both jump in surprise at the same time.
撮影ブース。
こっちみたいです。
Following after Senpai, I pass through the curtain. It's pretty roomy in here. Now that we're hidden from the eyes of other people, I feel an odd sense of relief. As if this is making me really, really restless.
もうちょい近づいた方がいいですよね、俺たち。
そうですね。
We both shuffle closer together. We're standing next to each other, stiff as rods. Put together, we're like a pair of telephone poles. This is hard to take. two people who are both complete wallflowers. This is really unbearable.
はい。
腕とか組んでみてもいいでしょうか。
あ、どうぞ。
ポーズを真似してねって指示が出ていますが。
はい。
無視して撮ります。
はい。
撮影ボタンはどれでしょう。
いや、このカウントがゼロになったら。
そういう。
While we're talking, we hear a robotic voice begin counting down, and we both start to panic. While we're still not ready, the camera takes the photo.
変な顔。
俺なんか目閉じてますね。
This is horrible. The panel has the words "Get ready" on it.
これまだ撮るんですか？
全部で5枚。猶予ないですね。
今度は目開けてます俺。
私もちゃんとした顔で。
The sound of the shutter clicks. On the panel, we can see the two of us making very serious faces. Is this an ID photo? Huh? Is this enough? We're good with this?
先輩、大丈夫ですこれ。
撮ることに意義があるので。
なるほど。
In the end, those cute poses suggested by the panel were never once put to use. For the remaining shots, we make the same faces and do the same pose, and then the session ends.
落書きブースに移動するみたいです。
行きますか。
はい。
Exiting the photo booth, we head to a booth on the other side.
2人別々に落書きするんですね。
1枚ずつ落書きしていくみたいっすね。
項目たくさん。細かいですね。
好きな目の大きさを選んでね。
すごく大きくなりますね。
わ、俺気持ち悪い。つぶらな瞳の俺気持ち悪い。
かわいい。
マジっすか？なんかすっげえな。雰囲気プラスってなんだ？
光の加減とかも変えられるんですね。すごい。
We're completely baffled by the multitude of options. But while I'm still feeling a little embarrassed, this is starting to get a bit fun. Senpai seems to be full of curiosity about the whole thing and keeps tapping various parts of the touch panel. Suddenly, Senpai's hands stop.
いろいろ落書きしたいけど、せっかくだからこのままがいいな。
全部同じポーズなんで、落書きするのとしないので分ければいいかも。
そうですね。
好きに落書きしちゃっていいですよ。
じゃあ。
I scrutinize the panel. Even if I'm uncomfortable with stuff like this, doing nothing at all would kinda make me into a party pooper. Well, Senpai seems to be having fun, so I guess it's all good. I try drawing a picture of a cat on the white area and adding a star. Then I draw cat ears on both of our heads. Senpai and I are turning out pretty cute. I can't let Sora find these under any circumstances. If she sees them, She'll seriously keep teasing us about this for the next 5 years.
できた。
Senpai smiles with satisfaction. The time limit is just about up, so we move to the next step.
ちゃんと2人分もらえるんですね。
結構親切っすね。
Senpai and I decide how to arrange the photos in each of the frames, and finally finish up. Exiting the booth, we go to wait for the photos to print.
どれくらいで、あ、出てきました。
Almost as if she were unable to wait a second longer, Senpai picks up the pictures.
どんな感じ？うお。
Peering over her shoulder, I'm shocked at the sight of my overly airbrushed face. Senpai looks pretty cute, but me? That's another person. Senpai starts looking around for something. With a gasp, she rushes over to a small table nearby. Using the scissors there, she neatly divides the pictures up.
どうぞ、新見さんの分です。
ありがとうございます。
I once again look at the photos. Couldn't I have made a better expression? Senpai was nervous as hell, and it shows in the funny look she had on her face. The edges of my lips twitch. Senpai also happily gazes at the photos for a while, then takes out her smartphone from her bag. Is she going to take a photo of the photo with her phone? At first I assume she's doing something silly like that, but I'm wrong. She takes her phone out of the case and peels off one of the photos from the sheet. Then she very, very carefully sticks the photo on the back of her phone. A slightly embarrassed, single whispered word. My heart noticeably skips a beat. My heart has raced multiple times in reaction to Senpai, but I think to myself, that's how it is. This uncontrollable throbbing of my heart must mean I love her back.
私、惹かれるかもですが、こういう友達とする当たり前のことをずっとしてみたくて夢だったんです。付き合ってくださってありがとうございました。宝物ができました。
いえいえ、俺も。
Taking out my smartphone and removing the cover, I stick one photo on the back just like Senpai did.
大事にします。
Why is this? I can't look directly at her smile, so I avert my eyes. Not noticing my unease, Senpai grins at her phone. Jeez, suddenly feeling self-conscious and having my heart race like a love-struck middle schooler. How uncool is that? I wryly smile. As I'm about to take my bag off my shoulder to put away the photos, I notice. Rather, I couldn't help but notice. It's him.
先輩、
あ、はい。
あっちでゆっくり見ませんか？ジュースでも飲みながら。
そうですね。
I try to nonchalantly lead Senpai away from the area.
あれ？高坂じゃん。
Too late. Damn it. The person who calls out to her is the guy who used to bully Senpai. He's got one companion in tow, and both of them are wearing school uniforms. They're not from a school in this area.
何してんの？
Komoto completely ignores me and speaks to Senpai, who's clearly terrified. He's got an obnoxious sneer on his face.
先輩、行きましょう。
おい、なんだよ。冷たくね？
I try pulling Senpai away by the hand, but they go around us and cut off our escape. What a pain in the ass.
何？誰？小中と一緒だったんだよ。なんつうか、妹分っていうか、射程っつうか、世話してやってたんだよ。
From the way Senpai is looking down at her feet, Komoto's friend can probably tell they hadn't had a positive relationship. Her face is scrunched up like she's incredibly uncomfortable. How to deal with this? People like this, if you handle them poorly, are likely to stick to you like glue. Since they're clearly looking down on us, I guess we've got no choice but to show them what we got.
どいてもらっていいっすか？
は？なんで？
帰りたいんで。
てかお前誰よ？俺高坂と話してんだけど。
どけよ。
あ？
おい、もうよせって。何？どうしたのお前？
懐かしいやつに会ったから昔の思い出を語りたいだけだって。何？こいつとプリ取ったん？
Komoto grabs the photos from Senpai's hand. What a jerk. Of course, without even thinking, I try to take the photos back. However, Senpai's shout stops my hand as I'm about to reach out. It's the first time I've ever heard Senpai raise her voice. In shock, I freeze up. Komoto's also in a daze, apparently caught off guard by her display of anger.
なんだよ。
それ大事なものなんです。返してください。
は？こんなもんが大事って。
Senpai is glaring squarely at Komoto as he laughs derisively. The hand I'm holding is trembling. I could have backed her up. I could have jumped in and taken the photos back by force. But I decide to see how this plays out for just a bit more.
いつも私のものを取り上げたり隠したり。
は？お前、んなことしてたん？
ちげえって、俺は。
私、たくさん意地悪はされたけど、お世話なんてされたことないです。私は妹分でも、射程でもないです。友達でもないです。懐かしくもない、思い出したくもない。返してください。それが私の大事な思い出なんです。
お前、この子いじめてたんかよ。だっせ。
Pressured by Senpai and his friend rolling his eyes at him, Komoto gets flustered. He's completely outnumbered. I think for just a second he might retreat, but soon I realize I gave him too much credit.
くだ。
Komoto crushes the photos in his hand. I can't just watch from a distance anymore. Reflexively, my hand reaches out.
おい、話せよ。
Grabbing Komoto's arm, I twist it upwards. The pictures tumble out of his hand.
たかがプリで何熱くなってんの？
たかが
On my palm, my stigma glows faintly, and I start slowly smoldering Komoto's arm in my grasp. I'm unable to control my raging emotions.
だよ。
なんか言うことねえか。はあ？聞こえてんだろ。
早く謝れよ河本。お前マジダセえぞ。
すんませんでした。
声小せえよ。
すんませんでした。謝っただろ。
うるせろ。
Letting go of his arm, I push him aside. Komoto glares at me with tears in his eyes. But as soon as I glare back, he flinches and turns tail. Senpai crouches down and stares at the crumpled pictures. With trembling hands, she picks them up. She tries desperately to flatten them out, and tries to put the bent stickers back into their places on the sheet.
先輩。先輩。
Senpai suddenly stands up and rushes off. She's chasing after Komoto, who's engaged in an argument with his friend as he's leaving the arcade. Realizing Senpai's approaching, Komoto turns around. That's when it happens. Senpai's hand flies up high. But instead of following through with the swing, she lowers it.
なんだよ。
もう二度と話しかけないでください。
は？
もう二度と話しかけないで。わかったか？
はい。
デートを邪魔してすんませんでした。おい、行くぞ。
Dragged away by his friend, Komoto leaves in defeat. A sudden encounter with one of Senpai's greatest fears.
ゴースト。
ああ、任せとけ。
Bro, why the fuck would he summon ghosts now? Hey, what's up, Zane? How you doing? I pick up the bag that I had left lying on the floor and approach Senpai as she continues staring in the direction Komoto left. She's standing firm, but she has tears in her eyes. Both her hands are squeezed into fists. Senpai's trembling.
行きましょう。
Gently, I touch her back. Senpai lets out a deep sigh and wipes her tears. Ugh.
セーブ画面です。セーブします。セーブしました。
Well, I was hoping you would show up before I decided to do some wishing on Genshin Impact. So now that you're here, I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to Genshin Impact and do that real quick.
環境設定です。終了します。
What happened? So, Kakaru and Haruka went out together to that, whatever that place was called. And Haruka wanted to do like a photo booth. So they got their pictures taken, and like after they got the pictures printed out and everything, that bully guy that used to like bully her back in like elementary school showed up, and Kakaru was telling him to like fuck off, and the guy had a friend with him too. But then and then she starts telling him about like the shit that he used to do to her, and then his friend's like, the bully's friend is like, you used to do that stuff to her? What the hell? And then he steals the photos that they just took from Haruka, and he crushed them in his hand. And then Kakaru like grabbed his arm and used his like firepower and like burned his arm and shit. And then he decided to get the hell away from them after that. Damn, another thing I had to download? Jeez. They've been having a ton of those lately. All right. So let's do the wishing now. So I'm gonna start actually on the standard banner here, because I got enough Acquaint Fates to do a 10 wish on this. So I'll just do that real quick. GENSHIN, okay. I don't think I've ever actually used GENSHIN. Also, it looks like I already maxed out her constellation, so kind of worthless. But anyway. All right. So yes, I'm going to wish for Loma. From what I've read, Loma is basically like the power creep of Nahida, basically. So she's basically a more powerful version of Nahida. And Nahida's already like a really good support, so yeah. So Llama's considered like top tier, so I'm gonna go ahead and wish for her. but I don't have nearly enough to reach soft pity, so I'm gonna have to get lucky, I think. Wait. Did I do? I must have done a random 10 poll at some point here. August 2nd. Okay. All right. Sacrificial greatsword. Okay. Kaveh. I really don't remember what constellations I have on pretty much anybody at this point. Unless they're like characters I've just like had forever. Okay, no, I hadn't maxed him out yet, so. Let's see. Kaveh, there he is. Oh wow, I hadn't got any constellations on him yet. Dendro resistance and incoming healing bonus will be increased by 50 and 25%. Okay. Alright, well, I can only do one more 10 wish after that. Okay. Favonius Lance. That person. Who are we talking about? Another Kaveh, okay. Oh yeah, whatever happened to that dude? I can't even remember his name anymore. Remember there was like one guy that was like really into watching me do polls on these games. Kranu, I think that was his name, Kranu. Yeah. That'd be funny if it was him. Normal attack speed increased by 15% during Painted Dome. Yeah.
You can only do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible.
Okay, well, yeah, that's all the wishing I'm gonna be able to do tonight. I guess the thing is, if I don't get her by... Well, we got like 3 weeks, so... But if I don't get her near the end of the 3 weeks, the question's going to be, should I spend any of my, whatever, what's it called? Yeah, any of my star glitter on trying to get her. Yeah, Ox, yeah, he must be busy with his job, because, yeah, he's pretty much disappeared at this point. You're gonna skip Lauma? Are you waiting on Alice? Is that the deal? I think you said that, didn't you? I think you told me that you were gonna save for Alice. $6.20? Yeah, bro. I never use my star glitter. I like, yeah. Yeah, I used it recently when I was trying to get Malvika, and then I ended up not even fucking getting her because I lost the 50-50 again. So, yeah. Alright, well, we'll go back to 9-9 now. Also, I noticed Queen has kind of disappeared too. I haven't seen... Queen hasn't streamed or come to my stream in like over a week now. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with Queen. Anyway, back to this. I couldn't just let her go home after all that, so instead we come to the park a short distance from the train station. I have Senpai sit on a bench while I put down our things. Bro, why do they keep going to the park, dude? Like, every time they go to the park, something bad happens. School or college? You know, that could be. Now, think about it. I think, because Queen is, like, right around the age where she could be just starting college. And it's September, so, well, I don't know. Usually college starts like late August, I would thought, but I don't know. Maybe she's attending a school where they start a little later. I don't know. That is true, he does have extra powers now, but... I'm a bit worried about leaving Senpai alone, but I have a little something to take care of, so I head off to a vending machine. Taking out my wallet, I put some change in the slot. I feel a presence behind me. As I press a button on the vending machine and move to retrieve the tea I bought, I speak to her.
どうだった？
話つけてきたぜ。つっても連れの方とだけどな。本人は全く喋んなかったが、ま、大丈夫だろ。
本当か？
ああ、もう来ねえってよ。あのアホが来ようとしても止めるとさ。
何がしたかったんだあいつは。
連れの話だが、しょうもねえぜ。身内に彼女持ちが増えて焦ってんじゃねえか、だってよ。その話してた時目が泳いでたから、ガチだろうな。
Really? That's pretty pathetic.
はあ？もしかして先輩に会うためにこの辺うろついてたのか？
だな。ラウンド2とかやたらと行きたがってた理由が分かったって、連れが呆れてたぜ。あれだろ、ガキの頃から気になってて、意地悪して気を引こうとしてたとかよ。今回も同じ手口で口説こうとしたが、反撃食らって玉砕ってわけだ。
ああ、ほくさ。
だな、アホだ。昔自分をいじめていたやつになびくはずねえのにな。
Yeah, pretty lame.
で、そのアホは？
この世の終わりって顔してたぜ。報復は、ま、ねえだろ。そんな度胸ねえよ、あいつ。まだなんかあんのか？心配事。
アーティファクトの力を使っちまった。魔眼まで使いそうになった。
また使いそうになったら俺を呼べよ。代わりにボコってやる。
当事者の先輩が耐えたんだ。俺が暴力に訴えるのはな。
いいさ。あんまり一人で待たせんなよ。
ああ、ありがとな。
自分の分身に礼なんて言うなよ。じゃあな。
Ghost disappears. After buying another tea, I return to Senpai.
すみません。お待たせしました。
ありがとうございます。
Handing her one of the bottles of tea, I sit down next to her. It's weird seeing Ghost this close and friendly. Well, he owns the artifact that summons ghosts now, so yeah, that's why she just suddenly became his friend. Senpai stares at the label on the plastic bottle in a daze, then with some difficulty, takes off the cap and raises it to her lips. After wetting her throat, she lets out a short sigh.
大丈夫ですか？
はい、大丈夫です。すみません、ずっと黙っていて落ち込んでいるわけじゃないんです。ただ自分のしたことにびっくりしてて、まだ少しドキドキしてます。
かっこよかったです、先輩。
そんな、全部衝動的な行動で恥ずかしい。
俺はかっこ悪かったですね。すみません、見ているだけで。
いえ、新見さんがいてくれたから怖くなかったんです。私一人だったらきっと震えてるだけで何もできなかった。
She takes out the crumpled pictures from her bag.
私だけのものだったら、ああってがっかりして終わったと思います。でも新見さんと一緒に撮ったものだから 許せなくて、気がついたら怒鳴ってました。私あんな声出せたんだ。
これ
I take out my own photos and offer them to
俺
Senpai.
のは無事なんだ。
いえ、私こっちでいいです。
でも
いいんです。見るたびに思い出せますから。私ちゃんと怖いことに立ち向かえたぞって。だからこっちがいいです。一番大事なものはちゃんと守れましたし。
Taking off her smartphone cover, she looks steadily at the photo attached to her phone. She caresses it with her finger.
ノアちゃんの言った通りでした。アーティファクトの力を使わなくても自分は変えられる。
一瞬人格変えたのかと思いました。
新見さんとゴーストさんをイメージして真似してみました。
俺もですか？
はい。本当はうせろって言いたかったです。
口悪いっすね俺。
嬉しかったです。守ってくれて。私も頑張らなきゃって思って追いかけたんですけど、一発殴ってやるってそう思ったんです。でもできなかったな。
よかったと思います、殴らなくて。
そうですね。暴力は良くないです。
With a sad smile, she touches the photo again.
私が頑張れたのは皆さんと出会えたからだと思います。
Am I on Twitch? I mean, yeah, I have an account on Twitch, but I never like stream on it or anything. I just use it to subscribe to other people and stuff. Or I guess on there it's not subscribe, it's follow, but yeah.
皆さんと出会って仲間にしてもらえて、一緒に笑って頑張って一緒に立ち向かった。その経験が私を強くしてくれたんだと思います。イーリスに比べたら河本くんなんてことなかったです。新見さんを失うかもって思ったあの時に比べたら何も怖くなかった。
Squeezing her phone, she raises her face and looks straight at me.
変わるきっかけをくれたのは新見さんです。
You might make an account on Twitch.
新見さんが私の手を取ってくれたから、私は前の私よりちょっぴり強くなりました。
Yeah, I mean, obviously I've like commented on people's streams on Twitch with it, so yeah.
お姫様になりたいなってずっと思っていたけど、ただ待っているだけじゃダメなんだって気がつくことができました。ただ新見さんに守ってもらうだけじゃなくて隣にいたいんだって。自分の足で前に進まないと隣にはいられないんだって気がつけました。さっき頑張れたのは全部新見さんのおかげです。こんなこと言われたら引いちゃうかもしれないけど、
私を変えてくれた新見さんは間違いなくずっと憧れていた白馬のナイト王子様です。
Oh, really? Wait, so how are you communicating with the VTuber if you don't actually have an account on Twitch then?
本当にありがとうございます。私と出会ってくれて。
Yeah, also, I looked at the times, like the times I've spent on each episode of this visual novel so far, and, oh, Twitter, yeah, and, episode 1 wasn't very long, it was like 17 hours, but episode 2 was quite a bit longer, it was like 25 hours, and I'm approaching 25 hours now here on episode 3, so yeah, I'm wondering if this is actually gonna end up being even longer than episode 2.
ありがとうございます。
先輩、俺。
はい。
先輩のこと好きです。え、大丈夫ですか？聞いたことない音出ましたけど。
すみません。変な声出ました。わかります。友達としてですよね。そっちですよね。わかります。
いえ、女の子として。
Now she makes us sound like she's on a kid's superhero show. I can't help but laugh. Senpai's eyes are flitting all over the place. She checks in her bag, opens her bottle of tea, closes it again. She's acting totally weird.
だって私カレーとかその他もろもろの妄想癖とかドン引きさせることしかしてなかったので絶対にダメだと。
ダメじゃないですよ。
マジですか？
Should have been me. Nah, dude. Haruka's best girl, so I wouldn't mind being with her.
マジで言ってます。
ドッキリではなく。
そんな悪質なことしませんよ。
今ソラちゃんが飛び出してきたら逆に安心するかもしれません。
迷惑でした。
そんなことただ驚きすぎて私死ぬのでは。
死んじゃうなら撤回した方がいいですね。
She probably just isn't able to get the words out, but Senpai's got tears in her eyes, and she's shaking her head like a little kid. It's so cute, I think I'm gonna die.
しないでください。
しませんよ。冗談です。
よかった。一つだけいいですか？
はい。
もう一度聞かせてください。
Before I had managed to say those words without hesitation, thanks to the momentum of the conversation. But Having to say it again is quite embarrassing. But if Senpai wants me to... I stand up from the bench. Senpai's expression looks a bit sad. But I'm not trying to refuse her or run away. I kneel in front of Senpai and take her hand.
俺ナイトとか王子様とかそんな柄じゃないけど、先輩がそう思ってくれているならがっかりさせないように頑張ります。だからこれからも先輩のことを守らせてください。先輩の隣で精一杯かっこつけさせてください。先輩好きです。俺と付き合ってください。
I'm sorry, I don't know. There's just... The way they say I love you in Japanese, just... I don't know, it's just... It just doesn't have the same impact as saying it in English. Like, they say ski des, like... Ski des, like, bro, I don't know, it's just not, it doesn't sound very impactful, you know what I mean? It just sounds kind of lame. The cheese is real, yeah.
俺のお姫様になってください。返事聞かせてもらえますか。
すみません。理想通りすぎて感動で涙が。私もあなたが好きです。大好きです。私をあなたのお姫様にしてください。
Senpai smiles with tears pouring down her face. She had already confessed to me once, but right now I could breathe a sigh of relief. The mere 10 seconds before I heard her response had left me full of unease. How many days had I put my answer on hold? Now I feel a sense of guilt. After making her wait so long, I'll need to make it up to her. The beautiful hand I'm holding. Somehow, I know what Senpai is waiting for. Now's not the time to feel shy, so I pull her hand close and gently kiss the back of her hand.
よろしく。俺のお姫様。
はい。ふつつか者ですが、よろしくお願いします。私の王子様。
And so the two of us became a couple. But after being drunk on the atmosphere, I finally sober up. I remember the things I just did, the words that spilled out of my mouth. A flood of embarrassment makes my face burn. Not wanting to break the moment, I try holding out a bit more. But I get too fidgety and I can't do this anymore. This really just isn't me. The way I confess to Senpai must stay a secret no matter what, especially to my evil little sister. While feeling a bit reluctant about it, I let go of Senpai's hand and stand up, looking at my feet in embarrassment. And then... For an instant, I don't know what just happened. Senpai's warmth, Senpai's sweet scent, the soft heat that touches my lips. My brain seizes up and I can't think, but I know what I should do. Unconsciously, I wrap my arms around Senpai's waist and embrace her. I feel her strongly with my lips, with my whole body. The time we're in contact with each other is not all that long. But to me, it feels like an eternity. It feels like all the time has stopped, and there's just the two of us. While I want to stay like this forever, all good things must come to an end. Senpai's hot breath, her warmth lingering on my lips. Reluctant to part with her, I once again try to close the distance between us, but Senpai's eyes pop open, then she slips from my arms and takes a couple of steps back.
すみません。勝手に盛り上がってしまって。
いえ、もっとしたかったです。
じゃあ、めっちゃ人いますね。
本当だ。
Senpai's way of speaking is a bit out of character due to all her excitement. There aren't a ton per se, but we did finally notice that there are a fair amount of people in the area. A short ways off, a group of guys are glancing over at us and grinning. They saw my confession just now? Ah, God damn it. This is embarrassing.
帰りましょうか。
Senpai hesitatingly grabs my uniform and lightly pulls on it.
はい。
すでに私の脳内では言葉にできないようなことが繰り広げられておりまして。
Oh God, here we go.
今日私帰りたくないです。
Just like when we kissed, my thoughts come to a halt. She doesn't want to go home. Doesn't want to go home. That means what it means, right?
じゃあ、帰りましょうか。俺ん家に。
Senpai's rather enthusiastic response makes me a bit embarrassed, but my anticipation for what's coming next also grows. Holding hands, we start walking back at a quicker pace than usual. Oh, by the way,
お邪魔します。
did you know that today is Koteri's birthday? From Love Live. Yeah. Yep. Oh, I forget. I forget some of my favorite, you know, people's birthdays too, like VTubers or whatever. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
セーブ画面です。セーブします。
I'm
セーブしまし
gonna
た。
go ahead and call it a night. Ugh. So I'll be back on tomorrow night. We'll keep going on the Archon quest in Genshin Impact. Yeah, I don't know how long the Archon quest is gonna take, but seems like it's probably gonna be a while. I don't know, we could be on it over a week, possibly. So all right, man. Yeah. Marking it in your calendar. All right. Well, you're gonna have to wait another year, dude. Yeah, I guess actually, now that I think about it, her birthday's already over where you are. For me, it's still got another hour. But anyway. Alright. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Have a good night.